Hey guys, welcome to another video of Aaron's Adventures. I'm Aaron, and this time we're going on an adventure of a different kind, namely, specifically snacks. Snacks that you can only find in Bahrain or if you've been raised in the Middle East. So let's get started. If you've seen some of these snacks before when you were small, I promise you that you'd love the nostalgia drive that's coming back to you right now. Also, I'd like to put out a couple of disclaimers. I'm not using any of these foods for, sponsorships or anything like that. I'm a YouTuber with 37 subscribers. I can't really get a sponsorship unless I have more than 100 at least. And I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. I really hope it does. I have 37 subscribers and that's something I'm proud of. I really wanted to thank all those who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can. I'm not forcing you to, it's not a request. If you like the videos on this channel, you can. So what I've done in a separate video is I've shown you everything that's on. I'm going to be showing you everything that's going to be on the video today. Mainly the video is going to be called The Things You Find in Bahrain, and I promise that it's going to be a lot of fun for you to watch. I'm filming this on my phone, on my Samsung S9, and I'm filming it on my tripod, so it's going to be fun to watch. I hope that you'll be able to see everything pretty clearly in the video. So let's get started. So I'm the only person filming here, so I have to choose what to eat for myself. There's no one behind the camera to tell me what to choose. This isn't the average consumer. Well, here we go. The crispy corn curls. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give each a little bit of a backstory to each thing that I have to eat, whether it was a story of mine while I had these snacks or whether it's a fun fact that I found on the internet. Now this thing here, this is gonna be associated with the story. I have had this when I was small. These are the first cheese chips that I've ever had. I think this was when I was around 5 or 6. Well, 20 years later, let's see if the taste is still the same. This is what it looks like. You just open the packet and this is what is inside it. Yeah, it really does remind you that these snacks are the same. Obviously, the de facto rule in eating snacks is that you never just eat one. And I'm doing so for the purpose of the video, to show you what it's like on the inside. Then I'll keep doing the same thing with all these snacks throughout the video, but I'll try to keep things, short. I'll try to kiss it. Keep it short and sweet, or sweet and simple. Mostly short and sweet because we're talking about a video. It's gonna be sweet anyway. So let's eat this up. Now, I'm not gonna try to finish this all in one time. This is not gonna be a full-length ASMR video. So what I'm gonna do after I finish is, so that I can preserve them for later, is to fold them into, basically to fold the opened up parts, and they're as such, and then I'm gonna keep them in a bag, basically this one. I'm gonna be using a bag to keep everything inside. As for the soft drinks though, I have glasses. Basically, I do have soft drinks, by the way. You might have seen them in the video, but basically you're gonna find this, and I've got glasses for them. just so that I don't have to waste the full thing. They're still cool, by the way, which is nice. I kept these things to set out for half an hour. Luckily the fan and the AC are working just fine. And for things that are hard to open, I'll be using a scissor. Yeah, I know. I'm not condoning any sort of self-harm or anything. So just be careful whenever you use the scissors. So let's put these down for now. And let's pick up another snack. Frutella Fruities. So here it is. Before I start opening a packet, I want to show you what it's like, both on the outside and on the inside, because that's how you appreciate beauty. Okay, so this is another product that I hopefully will not need the scissors for. Yeah, doesn't look like it, doesn't sound like it. Dang it. What is nice about chewing gums like these is that they come in pieces. No, they come in pieces. And I'm gonna do the thing with chewing gums though, is that it might be a little bit disgusting, but this is chewy and juicy. It feels like I'm actually drinking orange juice, even though I'm not. By the way, these are chewables, not chewing gum. So you can swallow them, but with chewing gum, for example, you're gonna have to spit it out. Let's get that bag here, put it in. The next snack, Big Babool, the taste of India, right? Not exactly. Now, Big Babool was actually a company developed outside of India, but this has actually become one of the most popular snacks in India ever. And these used to be small chewables, but now let's find out what they look like. Come on, don't tell me that I need the scissors for this. Probably looks like it. Nope. Oh, so let's start unwrapping, and this is what it looks like. Oh, dang it. I've been showing it to you upside down the whole time. So, again, a little tab over here to tear. And, oh, it comes in pieces again. Now Babool is bubble gum, but again, I'll still consider it a chewy. I'll consider it a chewy, and then I'll have it. Now, is this the pink that you recognize? This is the pink that you recognize when you eat Babool. I'm not gonna try to blow a bubble here because I know I'm gonna epically fail. That's the only bubble I'm gonna burst. And obviously, with each snack that I finish, I will keep it back in the bag. Obviously, when it comes to like, there's a sun cooler somewhere here. I think I'll be finishing that whole. like I said, I'm gonna try not to make this a full-length ASMR video, or well, ASMR as well as, you know, a mukbang video. A mukbang video, a little known fact, is where you see people trying to finish, people with lots of food on the table, and then they try to finish all that food, no matter how long it takes. Some are 20 minutes long, some are an hour long. I'm going to try to keep this within 15 minutes. Alright, it's de facto bubblegum. So, pardon me, I will actually keep this in the bag, in another bag actually. So, before I do anything gross next time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on eating the chips right now. Next up is the Zamzam Chips. Now this thing here, fun fact, was actually a lost gem to me, because I could never find this, but when I realized that it just came back to me, like, you know, it was kind of like an epiphany when I discovered this thing at the market. So let's see what this looks like. These look like tiny little pancakes. Tomato flavored, tomato doesn't matter. Tomato flavored pancakes. Yeah, the nostalgia is definitely overwhelming. So, in order to save this for later, I'll have I'll basically keep all the gummies for last, and I'll have all the chips together. Hope that sounds right. Well, Skittles over here is an exception. I will be having that a lot later in the video. Now, next up is Mario's chips. Mario's Crunchy Smacks. Now, this thing is not endorsed by Nintendo in any way, shape, or form. But to be honest, in the hearts of every kid who has had this, it is very endorsed for. So I don't even know if that is the correct usage of the English language. But anyway, let's get to eating this. Now these are actually Zamzam, which I had earlier, was a corn. I don't know if it was a cheese or a corn thing. This is a cheese snack, so it may not be suitable for vegans to have. Just a heads up. This blue packet of chips is the vinegar flavor, and yeah, pretty much everybody wants to have things like this. All in all, there's over 50 items. Now, what I'm going to try to do is, with these rings, you know, this is the company that brought the first these are rings. These are salsa flavored chips brought by the company Al-Mudhish. And whenever we wanted to feel, you know, gangsta, whenever we wanted to feel gangsta, or, you know, people wanted to buy fake wedding rings or engagement rings, this is what they used to go for. This is what it looks like. It's literally a ring, salsa flavored on the ring, but it won't make you feel like you're dancing. Now here's something that I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is, out of the rings here in this packet, I'm going to take 5 of them and put them on my left hand. Just to see how long they can actually last. So that's finger number 1. Finger number 2, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna fall off. Finger number 3, maybe not. And finger number 4. There's no ring that's possibly gonna fit my thumb, but just for the sake of aesthetics, I'm gonna try to fit one here. So voila. These are the 5 rings. You know, at least they're rings, they're not stones. There would be like 6 or 7 stones needed for so you could call them the infinity stones. No references here. I'm gonna fold this up with my other hand, and I'm gonna keep this back in the bag. Next up, we have Cheetos. Again, it's not gonna be fun opening this because there's literally, dang it, yeah, literally no way I'm gonna be able to open this. So, screw it. Another way, by the way, you can skewer this and eat it. You just have to be careful though. Now I forgot, I don't think I remembered to show you this, but it doesn't matter because here, I'm gonna show it. Everybody recognizes Cheetos. Cheetos, Lay's, Quavers, they're the same brand. And voila. These are, well, Cheetos twirls. And this is actually part of the classic cheesy flavor that has come with Cheetos before they actually started developing their own flavors. Yeah, that's pretty cheesy. But hopefully the puns that I've made so far and the puns I make on this video will not be cheesy at all. By the way, for now, I'll take a little bit of a break just to check on whether the video is still recording or not. But, oh shit, it's actually 17 minutes long. Hello. So this video will be divided into parts. I really hope that I wouldn't take a lot of time, but I guess that will have to, I might actually have to keep you waiting for longer than I expected. Sheesh. Hello. Like I said, I'm going to keep the things for last. Now, these are rustics. These are Indonesian. They're chicken flavored. They're chicken curry flavored, more specifically. But the point to be noted is that I'm going to be, after this, I think I'm gonna have a drink. These were favorites of mine during my childhood. And unlike the other ones, you gotta tear them at the sides. Now, everybody knows that you don't just have one. You have to have, these are basically what they look like, but basically, you gotta have more than one. That's the de facto rule while eating any snacks. It's like eating Pringles. You don't just eat one Pringle. If you do, you're a psychopath. And I absolutely loved these when I was small, by the way. So now, it's time for me to have a drink. Let me start healthy for now by saying that I'm gonna have me a Sun Cola. Now, Sun Cola actually is not a Bahraini product, but it's been around for so long that I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Truth be told though, when I looked for details about it on the internet, I found that this product was actually Danish. And that's what I really wanted to see. Well, not exactly, it was a surprise. But, I mean, we had it when we were small and people loved it. What I loved more about the Sun Cola was its collaboration with Sun Tops. They used to have these different pouches of light, like Sun Cola with lemon or Sun Cola with orange. I used to love the orange collaboration the most. And cheese. These taste awesome, by the way. These are non-carbonated and no artificial sweeteners, no artificial preservatives. By the way, this is vegan okay. I did mention earlier that I was going to have this thing whole. So I'm going to keep this in a separate bag for a vase. Somewhere that's out of this range of this video, but whatever. Now, actually, let me start off with the more classic version of this, what I'm about to pick up. It's Fonzie's. Actually, yeah. Fonzie's. Actually, this isn't the real name of the chips. Yeah, I'm sorry to ruin your childhoods like this, but this is not the real name of the chips. It's called actually, Fonzie's is the name that was marketed in Italy. The actual name of the company is Twisties. It's an Australian company, just like Quavers is. But yeah, these are the two products of the barbecue curry and the chicken flavor. I'm gonna skip out on having the chicken flavor just because of the video's length. I didn't expect it to be more than 17 minutes already. So I'm going